I stopped judging people. Or so I thought. And I heard somebody judging somebody else and judged them for it. Damn. I used to walk in the room and measure everybody. Too loud, too proud, too broke, too rich, too fake, too quiet, too strange, too polished. Had a little courtroom running in my conscience. Every face got a file, every flaw got a name. Every choice that was different needed someone to blame. She wants money, he's obsessed with his looks. He's too angry, she's too caught in the books. He's addicted, she's shallow, he's weak, she's cold. Funny how I knew their whole life from a story I told. Then I caught myself, wait, what do I know? Maybe arrogance is armor, maybe anger is grief. Maybe the man I call selfish never learned to receive. Maybe the woman I envy had to fight to be seen. Maybe I'm judging the surface, cause the depth isn't easy to read. Put the hammer down, let the courtroom close. You don't know the weight of the life somebody holds. You don't know the road, you don't know the scars. You only see a moment, then decide who they are. Put the hammer down, let them be what they be. Every time I point at you, something points back at me. I thought letting go would be simple enough till I met the final judge. So I practiced, saw the drunk, didn't label him lost. Saw the rich man flex, didn't calculate the cost. Saw the preacher fall, saw the atheist pray. Saw a thief do good, saw a good man betray. Started leaving some space between the sight and conclusion. Maybe certainty itself was another illusion. Felt lighter, less friction, less need to be right. Didn't have to turn a stranger into wrong or right. I was proud of myself, yeah. There's the trap, cause pride found a doorway and quietly slipped back. Now I'm watching two people tearing each other apart. One says people like you are what's wrong from the start. And I think, what an idiot. How can he be so blind? After everything I've learned, how can people still think like, wait, there it is. Put the hammer down, let the courtroom close. You don't know the weight of the life somebody holds. You don't know the road, you don't know the scars. You only see a moment, then decide who they are. Put the hammer down, let them be what they be. Every time I point at you, something points back at me. I thought letting go would be simple enough till I met the final judge. Yeah. Now it gets complicated, cause it's easy not to judge when somebody looks like you. Easy preaching understanding when you understand their view. Easy loving all the peaceful, all the humble, all the kind. Try compassion for the person whose compassion you can't find. That's different. Can I see the fear behind the finger that they point? Can I understand the anger without saying anger's right? Can I disagree completely without turning them to less? Can I draw a hard boundary without hatred in my chest? Cause acceptance ain't approval and compassion ain't consent. I can tell you that you're hurting me and still know you're more than it. I can stop what you're doing, I can walk away too, without building my identity on being better than you. That's the razor, that's the line, that's what ego learns disguise. It can wear a peaceful smile while superiority survives. I don't judge, look at me, so enlightened, so above, while I'm judging everybody who ain't learned how not to judge. So what do I do with the ones who condemn? Judge the judgment, then I'm doing it again. Excuse the judgment, nah, that's not it. See it clearly, stop the harm, but don't become it. Maybe judgment had a purpose before I called it a flaw. Maybe somebody learned suspicion from the things that they saw. Maybe dividing wrong from right kept the child alive. Maybe that voice became a prison, but it started to survive. So when I hear somebody judging, I don't have to agree. I can ask what kind of history make the world that they see. And if I never know the answer, I can leave it unknown. Cause I don't need their entire story just to leave mine alone. No pedestal, no halo, no spiritual throne. No measuring the distance from the place that I've grown. Cause if consciousness means anything, it can't just mean I see. Maybe sometimes it means I don't know enough to judge what I see. Put the hammer down, let the courtroom close. You don't know the weight of the life somebody holds. You don't know the road, you don't know the scars. You only see a moment, never everything they are. Put the hammer down, Let them be what they be, even when the judgment comes pointing back at me. Cause the deepest letting go was never giving up. It was looking at the judge and not becoming one. Don't judge, even the ones who judge, especially them. But what if they're wrong? They can be wrong and still human.